making your big holiday shopping plans. While you're at it, don't forget about safety. This morning, we're joined by criminal justice instructor Stephen Beams with Remington College to find out how to stay safe in person and online. I'm glad you're here to talk to us. You're also a private investigator, so you know your stuff. You're going to keep us safe.
I'll try to.
Well, this information we can use really year-round, but I think right now, with so many people out shopping, it's good to have it fresh in our minds. So what is the best advice you have for people who are out and about? They probably got their hands full of bags that aren't paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on around them.
Well, one of the important things is that, instead of carrying your purse, maybe you should carry a small wallet and just put a few cards in the wallet, less cash, better not to have cash, and then just use that to shop with. That way you keep it in your front pocket and you're not having to worry about somebody trying to steal or grab your purse. Another option is when we buy our merchandise at the stores, we always want to put them in our car and maybe go back in and shop. Well, whenever we do that, what we want to look at is that maybe putting them in the trunk and not in the back seat. And the reason is because you have people that will walk by when your car's out there, they will see items, let's break into the car, makes you vulnerable for that type of crime. So we want to be aware of that and maybe put that into the trunk. And I think the most important thing that we have to look at is our surroundings. I think we forget, we're on our phone, we're busy, we're wrapped up with kids, we're shopping, we're not paying attention to our surroundings. Surroundings are extremely important, and we need to be aware because whenever we park, we have to come back out, and a lot of times it's nighttime. And if we're parked at the back of the parking lot, we come out, then we got to walk all the way out and we're in the parking lot. It's dark as we're in the back. But, so you want to try to park up front. You want to be vigilant about where you're at, what you're doing. When you leave the mall, make sure nobody's following you home.
And we see during the holidays that this can happen in any neighborhood. I think sometimes we feel like, I'm safe, not in my neighborhood. But people do get taken advantage of this time of year, don't they? Because they know they're out full force shopping.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about online. We got Cyber Monday coming, so we want to make sure that people protect themselves and don't have to deal with getting all their information stolen.
Well, Cyber Monday, can't forget about Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday, one of the best things you can do is instead of using your actual debit card, you can also use just a regular credit card because they have good fraudulent protection. And if you do get your data taken, and you do get that taken from your card, it's easier for them to replace that credit than it is where if you lose it from your debit card, it might take a few weeks before you actually get your physical cash back in your account.
And there are so many scams. Be careful about what is coming into your email because it'll be all these good deals. Click on this, and then they've got all your information.
Oh, exactly. So you got to be really diligent and make sure if it's Cyber Monday, too good to be true, then it's probably going to be too good to be true.
I'm already seeing all kinds of packages piling up on porches, and so we also need to remember that we can protect ourselves, perhaps if we keep a little closer eye on those as well.
Yes, we can. Video is always good. Video surveillance, doorbell surveillances, have cameras, to where you can see people coming up. But it's also, if possible, if you can get somebody to be home when those packages are supposed to be delivered and get a timeline on that, then someone could be there, and that will also knock down the aspect of someone sneaking up on your porch and stealing all your packages.
Sure, and if you have something expensive coming, maybe even if you have to get a neighbor, befriend your neighbors and have them help you out too. Maybe they can go grab it for you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thanks for the great advice. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully we'll be safer because of this conversation. 7:51 right now. Coming up next, the holidays came a little too early for one